Hello, I'm Dave Braverman. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Localized Therapeutics. We're a biotech venture company developing laser gene switch technology. It's the key to harnessing the power of gene drugs. So, what is the problem we're trying to solve? Well, it's major medical conditions such as inflammatory diseases like arthritis. Unfortunately, current therapies don't offer a cure for arthritis. Our joints are really made for single use. That's why they cannot be repaired by current therapies, which are only managing the symptoms, and they also have serious side effects. Among medical innovations, most promising is gene therapy. They use special drugs made of DNA. These DNA drugs are very powerful. They can actually reprogram your cells for health. They also require fewer doctor visits. One shot is good for a year. Now, the problem with DNA drugs is that if something goes wrong, there's no way to stop the treatment. There is a clear need for a means of controlling drug activity in the body. This is a huge safety issue, and we are solving it. So how do we solve this problem? We solve it using laser light. Our laser gene switch is essentially a proprietary DNA sequence inducible with laser light. It's plugged into the DNA drugs, and it makes the DNA drugs light inducible. This offers a radical improvement in safety. When we say safety, we really mean it. With our switch or without our switch, the gene drug is like a car without gas and brakes. We offer the gas and brakes. Compare the safety between the two. No brakes, no safety. The brakes provide a radical improvement in safety. Without our safety control, the gene drugs developed by many companies fail the safety tests by the FDA. You don't really want to have a drug active in your body nonstop for a year. Patients are different from one another, and your body changes over time. So you really want to have a drug in your body, working in your body when you need it, say during a back pain or knee pain, and stop when it's gone. Our laser switch solves exactly this problem. How will it look in real life? Here's a picture of how it will look. Our improvement therapy is going to be very user-friendly. You'd come to your doctor's office about once a year to get a shot. A nurse will inject a light-inducible DNA drug into your joint, and the drug will be inactive without light. You'll take home a laser wrapper, as we show here, which you'll apply twice a day for probably 10 minutes as needed. We want you to be able to stop at any time. This is an FDA-approved light source for light therapy of arthritis made in Wisconsin. It's designed to be used without drugs, only pure light. We're the only company which combines that light with DNA drugs. And I'll illustrate the dynamics of light activation. Without the light, the drug is inactive. You apply the light for 10 minutes, the drug starts working, making natural medicine inside the joint, stopping your pain, stopping inflammation, improving lubrication, restoring cartilage. When you stop using the light, the drug will stop working within the next 12 hours. You start the light up again and the drug becomes active again. You see, you can stop it at any moment. Note that the treatment is also localized to the joint. This is why we are called Localized Therapeutics. There are no toxic chemicals involved, and this is really a new paradigm in medicine. Instead of pills, you'll be getting light shots. That's why our motto is, say no to drugs and embrace light, literally. While our technology is innovative, the business model we have is traditional for biotech. We're often asked, do we need FDA approvals? Of course, we realize it takes over billions of dollars and probably 10 years or more to take a prototype to market. How do we solve this problem? We take a traditional shortcut. We license our formulation early to the pharma companies, which have the resources and the expertise to run clinical trials and obtain FDA approvals. So yes, FDA approvals are required, but no, we'll use their process for testing the technology on animals and leave the rest to our customers. This calls for developing a strategic partnership with a gene company which already has invested hundreds of millions into clinical trials and which desperately needs the safety solution to get their return on investment. So we will develop and test safety formulations, and our customers will develop specific DNA drugs. They'll do the clinical trials, get agency approvals, and bring the products to market. So our R&D team is ready to start right away. The next steps for us are to develop the mouse model and to have the efficiency of it validated by a third party. So this is our R&D team and plan. Now let's talk about our executive management. Max Rempel is our president. He has over 25 years of R&D experience in biomedical optics and R&D. He was a principal investigator at Laggett, which is a company in Rochester, New York, and has performed biomedical optics R&D and proof of concept. He's the founder of Localized Therapeutics and Healing Photonics, and the idea is to commercialize optical therapeutic applications. Max has been involved in starting 5 companies. He has 2 patents filed and has been cited over 1,900 times in the industry. So Max's unique experience in the field of photogenetics makes him an asset to bringing this technology to market. To round out our executive team, we have Hugh Rundle, who has over 30 years of experience in business development internationally, as well as being involved in 8 startups, 5 of which he has successfully sold. Myself, Dave Braverman, I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing. I have over 30 years of experience in international sales and marketing for high technology companies. And we have our financial CFO is Sean Sosha, and he has been involved in 5 startups with a lot of financial backing. We also have a board of advisors. As you can see, they're listed here. We have advisors in clinical laser therapy, gene therapy, and financial and legal people. So let's talk about a little bit about the market. We're really focused in on one market, and that being the arthritis market, specifically rheumatoid arthritis. Looking at the number of patients that are diagnosed and actually currently on medications in the U.S., there are 1 million patients currently taking medications, and of those top 7 biologics, drug sales is $23 billion. We've looked at some prospective partners who we're going to engage with, and they're all valuated as $100 million to $1 billion companies. In the future, we'll be able to offer solutions to the animal market as well as military medicines. So in summary, our laser switch has successfully been prototyped. We know it's safe, localized, and efficient. We have a target market for rheumatoid arthritis as has been established for us. We have filed the provisional patent. We are chasing after a grant, an SBIR grant, and our R&D team is actually ready to deploy as soon as we get funding. And what we're seeking is $2.5 million of funding.